Everybody, we are here. We are live on this honestly rather heat intense Tuesday, which also, if you happen to be the celebratory type, happy St. Paddy's Day. That's right, happy St. Paddy's Day to the other Irish folks I happen to know. Be sure you're wearing your green so you don't get pinched by any leprechauns out there now. That aside, though, I'm going to start this stream the way I start all my streams. How's everybody in chat doing today? How's everybody in chat doing on this fine, albeit at least in my neck of the woods, fine but very, very, very warm Tuesday afternoon? As far as my day goes, I've just been doing auditions. I'm grateful to be able to say that I've had a lot of projects going on, so I couldn't necessarily get some auditions out there, but now I've had some space and some cool projects come across my desk, so I could actually get the auditions out. That's really been it. Tango's been supportive as always. He's outside of the office taking a nap. And with the auditions done, figure hop on stream and play some more Pokemon Pokopia. Because let's face it, it's a game that I've been obsessed with. Are y'all playing Pokopia? If so, what's the favorite thing you've done so far? And I ask that because we're about to see mine. As the title says, I'm gonna show some things off that I've been waiting to show off, and I've been tinkering with the island last night a little bit. But then we're going to go to some areas that I haven't been to and see what they're all about. And also, I got a couple of pretty iconic snapshots. Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee staring each other down. And Palmy next to Pikachu. That's right, I unlocked Pikachu. So let's go. Let's go, Pikachu. Let's go see what... I'm going to show some things off first, so let's go see those. And of course, I'm going to be giving voices to characters along the way. Don't you worry about that, none. The Beach Pokemon Center has been rebuilt. Finally. A Pokemon is still the talk of the town today. Head to the Withered Wasteland Pokemon Center to talk to them. It's Pikachu!
Goodness, if it isn't Grandpa. And here I was just thinking I wanted to talk to you.
How's your comfort level, Pikachu?
How comfortable is my home? Why, it's rather nice around here.
Don't worry, Pikachu. I'll make it even nicer over time. One of the things I want to show off that I just did on a whim is I made a bunch of stone floors to build this bridge to a gate that I am apparently not allowed to enter yet, which is why we're going to the other areas first, which also has an unbuilt house in it. Ideas for later. Speaking of building things, though, see that giant batch of scaffolding over there? Finally, I was able to rebuild the beach's Pokemon Center. All done, yo! Yo, sorry for the wait, Ditto. The beach Pokemon Center is done. Go take a look, yo. I can't help but wonder if I'll find a Galarian Farfetch'd. And if I do, what voice to give that one? Because if the two Farfetch'd talk in a similar way, I might not have a choice. Time to show off my handiwork! Ta-da! The Beach Pokemon Center is complete. Oh, ho, ho. The Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back too. But all that aside, this place is starting to look more like it used to, all thanks to you. Let's keep it up, Grandpa. And the important request is finally complete. Rebuilding the Pokemon Center. All right. Ooh, that's right. We get a stamp for today. And it's a Vulpix stamp. Cute. New daily challenges have been updated. All right. And we have items. It's shop day? What does this mean? The Chansey plant! I can finally get things. I can finally get the Chansey plant for some of those habitats that I've been seeing. Yo, absolutely. Let's go. Also, building recipe for a cardboard box. Gotta love the recipe for a cardboard box. Home kits, furnace kits. Thankfully, they're unlimited. Relocation kit. And place this in front of a building and a Pokemon with the bulldoze skill will help you relocate it? Interesting. Good to know I have those. But now that I'm back here... Oh, wait. Raise the environment level. What's with the strange shadow? Wait, where's Zubat in all this? I gave him his park bench that he wanted. And why didn't he give me anything for it? The batty little dinglehopper. Well, I know where to come for that one quest that I'll need later. Oh, wait, Zubat? What's Combuskin doing here? Here's the stuff you asked for. You know, the bricks. Thanks for the bricks, Combuskin. Oh, yeah, this is nice. Oh. I just had to talk to it to complete the request. How silly of me. A cool thing that I just discovered as well. Because there is a vending machine right near some power lines, it just pops out. Drink some and spit it out to make things wet. All right. Thank you, water. I don't have any sweet food. I keep hearing that pecha berries are the way to go for that sweet food, but I just don't have any. Oh well, on that front. I do need to place the bricks back into, I want to say it's this building chest. Oh, doy. I should have showed this to you guys. Because I befriended a bunch of Pokemon, right? You saw a few of them. I befriended Zubat, I befriended Zorua, Farfetch'd, Pikachu, and I also did the Mosslack storyline. Because here they are.
Our home's feeling nicer lately.
I'll give them a spearberry.
Ooh, and a spearberry? Thank you kindly.
Your offering was accepted. You feel like the shop might be a little more likely to have good items in stock. Neat. Very neat. Now hang on a second. Oh good, the furnace is still burning. I needed the burning furnace in order to make sure that there's all this power going to the village. Because at this point, the village is at its brightest and I've completed a lot of the story here. So now let's go back to Withered Wasteland, because a couple of other things that I wanted to do here are also done. Just because that's how building works in this game. Yeah, it's based on real-time clock, but for the bigger structures, or depending on when you start the construction projects, it's literally just, hey, come back the next day. And in my case, I'm like, okay, sure, I'll come back the next day. Yup, both of those buildings are complete. So let's start. Oh wait, looks like a nice place. Weepin' Bell! Yo! Hey, Weepin' Bell! When I hear Weepin' Bell in the anime, it's like,
Bell, Bell.
so to match that vibe, it's like,
Hey yo, what's up? Nice to meet ya. I hope we can be good friends. Oh, but you probably don't want to be around when I'm hungry, yo. I kind of have this bad habit of gulping down everything in sight and, like, dissolving it, so, you know. Uh-oh. Yo, can we have this conversation another time? My bad. Really sorry about this.
David S. Pumpkins, hello, friendo. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping in. Ooh, it can grow and litter stuff? Weepin' Bell might be better for this home than Oddish. How's your comfort level? Look at this. Immediate Lepaberry.
Oh, hey. What's that you're holding, yo?
It's for you.
Yo, I can have it? Seriously? Thanks.
There we go. Weepin' Bell likes its home better by default. But now that that's done, we're going to tool around a little bit because I built this staircase all the way up the mountain so we can start having giant Pokemon houses up here. And the plan is to move the Kanto starter lines here. Starting with the Squirtle line after I finish this little bit off and make it like a private pool for them. Here you are, Ditto! The Leaf House is all done. You gotta check it out. It's super awesome. Prepare to be amazed. Ta-da! Yeah, Leaf House! Environment level increased! Alright! Love that for me! Gather stones is completed? What is going on here? So before I check out all of those, all of those rewards I'm getting, is Blastoise home? Blastoise is home! Alright!
Howdy. Have you heard the news? Seems like we have a new friend around here named Weepin' Bell.
Follow me, dude. Yo, Squirtle! Just a tiny turtle I wanted to see. Follow me, buddy. I'm taking y'all up to somewhere special. Especially... What, Blastoise? I was gonna say, Blastoise, you having some trouble there? Charizard. Charizard, please, let Blastoise through. Come on. Want to move in here? Pokemon won't move into a house at least. Ugh, I need to do the furniture thing first. How could I forget such things? Part ways for now. So what I want to do is take Blastoise's furniture Actually, wait. No. I have other beds to use. What am I doing? I just need to stock up from one of my item chests. Because I do, for sure, want the Squirtle line to move up there. And then we also have that building, which my fighting types are going to live in. Or at least, 2 specific ones. Wait. Where is my furniture? There it is. Okay. I need the plain bed. I need a ceiling fan and a square rug and a plain chest. You should start following me again, Squirtle. Yes! Good man, Big Man Blastoise. Also, I forgot to read the speech bubbles. Blastoise is written Southern because he just said,
I do declare.
whoa! No wonder it says anybody can live here. Look at this place. I am so glad I built this. Oh, sweet! It's literally an upstairs. Wanna move in here?
Oh yeah? It's really alright for me to move into this here home? I don't know if I've ever been so thankful for something in all my days. I'm sure I'll have a good time living here. Why, this is a mighty fine domicile.
Wanna move in here? Wait, are you sure? You better not be joking, because I will move in, you know. Yeah, sure, go ahead. All right. Now all I need to do is relocate Wartortle, and the Squirtle line has a hilltop home. Last I checked, Wartortle hung out around here a lot. Ooh, a sparkly. Inspect the sparkly. A pink hut? Neat. What's up, Charizard?
Every day with you is a new adventure, bud. The fun never ends. Here's a little token of my appreciation for all the good times.
Aw, shucks, Charizard. Thanks for the vine ropes. I need to locate Wartortle to get that sucker into the Kanto starter hole.
Hey, Ditto, what's up, bud? Oh, you looking for someone?
I actually am.
Sorry, bud. Haven't seen Wartortle today. Want me to fly you over to their home, though?
Yo! Charizard can actually just take me to the Pokemon. That's actually sick. Haven't seen Wartortle is a bit of a concern, though. Oh well. We'll figure things out. Because this construction crew is also finished.
Thanks for waiting, Ditto. We're all done with the Leaf Cottage. We worked really hard on it, so please come and look. Time for the big reveal. Ta-da!
I just put it back, Hitmonchan. Don't worry. Oh boy. Oh boy. I need to get more furniture. We're going with the iron bed, the box sofa, and a chic chair, just to make sure furniture stays in there. Guys, please. Guys, please. Oh, wait! I forgot about the rug. Oh, shoot! I can adjust things' height! The more you know, huh? Fine. I'll put in the chic chair. Don't you worry. Hitmonchan. Follow me. Where's Hitmonlee? There he is. Follow me. All right, boys. How's this for a new home? Wow, a Hitmonlee also says, and I quote, "What a mighty fine domicile." I just need to make sure nobody else spawns at the, Yeah? These two have new habitats, so I can take these habitats and move them away to give more space. Not sure how I got the wooden pillars, but okay. There we go, and then we'll put the rug under the punching bag. Then we'll redo the punching bag's position just slightly. There! Now Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee have a home. And what would fighting types do in a fighting type home if not fight each other? I sure do wish I could spot War Turtle at some point. Oh, honey. Eat. Really, I just need War Turtle and Vespiquen. That's who I need access to right now. Environment up to 6. Let's go. New challenges and items. Many of which I've already done. Okay, so we'll do those. How absolutely wonderful for them. Also, hi, Gio. Nice to have you back. How you doing? Ooh, more recipes and a set of 10 Pokemetal ingots. Yes, we're buying that set. We're buying that set. We are buying every other recipe I could get my hands on. Floor switches and wall mirrors. Yo. Mr. Pumpkins, Mr. Geo, how are your days going? If you have any wins, I would love to hear about them. Diagonal wood flooring. Aw, bummer. Sorry to hear that Mavis isn't going back online, though. You got the third area in Pokopia. Well, apparently, the third area could mean a number of different things, depending on the order you go in. Would it happen to be either Pallet Town or Rocky Ridge? Because my plan for today is to check both of those places out. I just have to retool some of my inventory. Rocky Ridge. Cool. I'm about to head there myself. It's a mining area. Got it. From what I've heard online, that sounds like Rocky Ridge, all right. So I will not be too far behind. I don't think. Let's see, and then we gotta put that back. Wait, my Pokemetal ingots! I need those. And I... Wait, what's... Oh, Onyx is just chatting with Drifloon. Nice. I think I have a box for decorations over here. Yes, I do. That's where the mug is going. I guess I'll put the fluff and the party poppers and the cones back here. There we go. What do you mean classic me? You guys. Scyther and Excadrill just being silly. Wait, Professor Tangrove, I need him. I have found myself getting lost in what I want to do in this game quite often, so forgive me if I seem distracted.
I wonder what the humans are up to right now, wherever they are.
Look at this.
What have you got there, Grandpa? All right, is this what you're eager to learn about? Let's take a gander. Oh, I've got it! That's a light clay! It's something humans used. I've no clue how to use it, but I suppose there must have been humans who liked this sort of thing. It's rather small. It would probably look interesting displayed in a frame.
Not gonna lie, you were gonna call the two Hitmons gay, but decided against it, since I don't know any other, since I don't know any other people's stance on using the word. Gotcha. As far as I'm concerned, the 2 Hitmons and possible 3rd Hitmon, depending on who we find and where, they very well could roll that way. And if they did, good on them. I mean, I roll that way part of the time, so by which I mean I am biromantic Demi. I'm currently in a long-term relationship with my partner who's a guy. So, can't exactly hold too much guff to people saying, "Oh, those 2 might be gay." The Hitmons could be DL for all we know. Onyx, I love you, brother, but can you please move? Yo, I need to snake around the snake. Thank you. Oh, hey, there's Charmeleon. I forgot he lived at the campsite. And thank you so much for the 3-stream streak, Gio. Always nice to have you here. Just gym bros, but if they turn out to harbor deep feelings for one another, then bravo to them. I mean, Hitmontop likes to spin, and Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan have their own stances, if you catch my drift, so yeah. Maybe the 3 of them are in some kind of Poke Polycule. I don't know. And whatever the vibe, good on them. So off this way is Pallet Town. Not to be confused with Pallet Town in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow because of the way it's spelled, but we're going to Pallet Town. And I wonder what's gonna happen here. In this world, finding love is always a wonderful thing. Also, Pallet Town. I've not been there yet. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, indeed! I do have to do Pallet Town for some offline play-related stuff. But so far, can I convince you to go to Rocky Ridge instead? Rocky Ridge was a part of the plan. But I did want to see at least a little bit of Pallet Town because I have enough strength to do it. For now, you'll just lurk. Gotcha. If you can listen and lurk, I'll be able to give you an audio cue for when I go to Rocky Ridge. I don't mean to do spoilers, but I do mean to check out Pallet Town for some offline stuff. Sure, guess you can do that. Appreciate you, Gio. A trace of a Pokemon. Flip your phone. Works. Oh, hello! Tree-shaded tall grass for that behemoth? I will gladly do that. Let's grow some grass. Another trace of a Pokemon? I've already registered this Pokemon. Interesting. A shame I know the Pokemon cries by heart these days. How have I registered this thing? I have not registered this thing. As someone who also knows the cries fairly well, my episode of the Super Banter Bros podcast with Senor Donut can tip you off to that. I know the cries and I know the silhouettes pretty darn well, unfortunately. Oh, wait. 2 jars of honey. Cool. A trace of a Pokemon. For one that I already registered again. Goodness. Yeah, I literally already have this one. Oh, no, wait. No, I don't think I actually have the Machop. So let's just make it there. Be safe about it. Boot up complete. Obtaining information about this town. This is Pallet Town. This land belongs to no one but you. You can freely alter the landscape, build houses, and otherwise customize it as you see fit. Please choose a name for the town. I can name this town! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring it to the anime. Yep. I'm gonna bring it to the... I'm just gonna change its name so that it matches the anime spelling. So we're gonna still keep the name Pallet Town, but we're gonna spell it the anime's way. Special challenges prepared. These special challenges have been prepared to help you develop your town. There are generous prizes for who complete them, so please give them your best effort. Keep on living your best Poke life. Wow. All right. And it looks like nothing new's in the shop.
Huh? A Pokemon? A Pokemon!
What's up?
Well, I was hanging out with my friends, but then when I woke up, I was all by myself. I've looked everywhere around here. I really have, but I couldn't find any of them. Where'd everyone go?
I'll help you look.
You're gonna help me? Thanks.
Who are you looking for exactly?
My friends. Well, there was one who really liked fire, and one who really liked water. Oh, one said they really liked electricity, and then one could never get enough of the sun.
You have a lot of friends. In a spot of trouble, at times like this, try taking on a special challenge. If you complete it, you'll receive something you can use to make a new Pokemon habitat.
Yeah, that really surprised me. I didn't think it'd talk. I don't really get what it's saying, but do you think you can help me find my friends? Oh, but I wasn't done telling you about them. I could give you even more details.
You learned about Eevee's friends.
I wonder what everyone's up to. I sure do miss them.
A message from your Pokédex. You earned a recipe as a reward for discovering lots of Pokemon. Sweet. Ooh, nifty. These islands don't have a story to pursue, but they are vast and undeveloped, so you can build them up as you see fit. You can also invite others to play via link play to help you develop an island, or you can all visit a dream island together. You can also bring Pokemon from other towns to Pallet Town. There are also some Pokemon who you can only find there. Wow. All right. Sick. I'm sorry, Geo. I haven't been to this area. I just know that it exists. I didn't realize how spoilerific was gonna be. Oh, dang. There's just a couple more things I'm gonna do in this little Pallet Town area. Then, I am going to head to Rocky Ridges. But knowing how much I can do here, this is going to be a massive time sink. And to anyone who hasn't found this area already, that's basically what you're in for. A massive time sink. In all the best ways. All right. Good news, Geo. We're leaving Pallet Town. I didn't realize I was going to have to put up a spoiler warning for Pallet Town. I do apologize for that. Now that we've done the Pallet Town stuff, it is not Spoiler Town. I left Spoiler Town. I just needed to go there, initiate some things, see what the vibe was, and learn about Link play. Now that that's done, it's time to go to Rocky Ridge. Start building this town up, all the way from the bottom. Lils! I'm a super friend! I did not realize I was part of DC Comics Super Friends, or Lils the Gamer 1's Super Friends. I am honored to be a super friend. How are you, friend? Super friend that you are. I just left Spoiler Town, as Geo calls it, and we're gonna go into Rocky Ridge. Because cool stuff happened. These Toros posters makes me think that this...
Whoa there, Grandpa! Wait for me!
Got paid to... Yo! Domino's payday? That is fantastic. What's your go-to Domino's order? Also, do they have the any pizza deal for $9.99 going on again? As much as I want to eat the dinner that is ready in my fridge that'll help me lose weight, having some custom order Domino's pizza does sound pretty good right now.
What do you suppose we'll find beyond this gate? Let's go find out for ourselves!
Yeah, Professor Tangrowth. Mooch off of my efforts even more, why don't you? A meteor pizza? Okay, wait a minute. Since when does Domino's have a meat pizza named the Meteor? I mean, it literally is an asteroid full of meat and cheese for your gullet, which is amazing. But the name is so much pun potential.
It looks like the humans were doing some sort of work here. Perhaps we'll find some trace of what happened to them. Or maybe the humans themselves will still be around.
Let's go see.
Right. The path seems to continue on ahead of us, so let's follow it.
That's a big funny name for a pizza. The area has purple and blue flowers. They are my favorite. Ooh. Wait, what's this? More Pokemedals! I hear legendary bird flapping. Ho-Oh! Ho-Oh! Get back here! You dingle-hopping phoenix chicken! Get back here! There's the feather! Mine, 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 mine! Gimme, 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 gimme! I need more rainbow feathers! I have 2 silver feathers already. Yes! The Domino's Meteor is a meat-heavy pizza. Tomato, pork meatballs, pork sausage, beef, and smoky bacon. Yo! I want that kind of pizza! Man, Domino's in the States aren't nearly as cool. Orange strings. Phoenix chicken. That's a name. It is a name. I mean, would you like it to be Kentucky Fried Phoenix chicken? Because it certainly can be, being a fire-type bird after all. A cool electric guitar and a cool bass guitar. I found a recipe that uses those two. Ah, that's sick. Now what's this over here? Limestone flooring. Also neat. Yo, the 2 large pizzas for 25 pounds and having cool names? Lils, you are doing it right.
This is slightly more rugged terrain than we've encountered up to now. And I don't even see any Pokemon, let alone any humans. I just hope we can find something, even the smallest trace of what happened to the humans. Now then, where to begin? Where to begin? Oh, over there! Is that a PC? And a pile of rubble next to it looks like what's left of a Pokemon Center. That tells us that in the past, this too was a town where humans and Pokemon lived together. I don't see anything else that looks like a clue, so let's start by checking out that PC. Come on, Grandpa!
Yeah. I know, Professor. More honey. That's neat. Tomorrow's meals. All this talk of food, chat. First, Lils and her dynamite pizza, and taking advantage of the classic garlic dip that comes with the pizzas. Solid choice. But now we have in-game planning tomorrow's meals. Hamburger steak, beans, tomato or potato if cheap. Carrot bread. Use up carrots. We have so many. Make in advance. Speaking of a story about making bread in advance, boyfriend got me a bread maker, so I make bread with it every so often. But yesterday, Tango decided that he wanted to get into bread making and sat on the bread machine 3 hours into the process, when I didn't know what was left in the last hour that needed to be done. And because it's either all in or all out, no reset with this bread machine, I kinda had to start the loaf over. It was well worth the wait, but annoying in the moment. Note, don't use the mushrooms. Those are for next week's soup. A small stage. Okay, I feel like I know what they're gonna want me to spawn in, like, right away. What Pokemon, at least? Cave mushrooms. Sure, I'll be able to use these. And I'm sure I'm going to be able to build the railroad tracks eventually. A recipe for a perch! Neat. Oh my god.
It's a treat time. Oh, there's a puppy.
Speaking of Tango, Lils with the Tango Snack Redemption, you are up to 11 now. Hang on a minute. Give me the twine. Okay, chat. You gotta tell me, am I still here? I just got the notification that I've been disconnected for some reason. Okay. Well. Lils, I am still here. I am still here. Barely, but I am still here. My software just wanted to drop its internet for a minute there. Okay. To quote the old Verizon commercials, chat, can you hear me now? Chat, can you hear me now? Good, you can hear me. You've been selected has been added to your human records. Oh, easy kitchenware set, huh? It was so sad. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't like being disconnected either. What the? What is going on in here? Can I punch this stuff? That was just Professor Tangra. I'm literally going around in circles because the internet disconnected for a minute there. Got the recipe for an industrial bed and a trace of a Pokemon. All right. Larvitar? Okay. So can I leafage here? Oh, I need to power up leafage. Okay. Well.
Phew, that rugged path made sure for a challenging walk. Now then, could you please examine that PC?
The PC is not responding.
Now that's an odd-looking screen if I ever saw one. Is this a newer model or something?
If I miss my stream for stream streaks, I at least got my Tango Snack streak. Well, I certainly hope that you didn't miss any stream streak.
Machines like this PC need electricity to work. If we could get the PC over there to that spot with the sparks of electricity, we should be able to use it properly. Would you mind pushing the PC?
I can't push the PC.
Too heavy even for you, is it? I myself am altogether useless when it comes to feats of strength, so what should we do? Why don't we take a little break and think this over?
I don't know that taking a break is the right course of action for me personally. Try and stick to the story missions here. It will help you. Yo, I appreciate the story tips. Honestly, Gio, I appreciate the reminder to stick with the story missions because my tendency in games in general, but specifically games like this, is to try to get everything perfect before moving on with the story. Getting that reminder tells me, hey, Grant, don't do that. Stick with the story. The game will thank you, and so will you thank the game.
Based on appearance, I'd say this area used to be a mine. Back when there were humans here, they must have worked together with a number of Machoke to dig it up. iron ore and copper ore and such.
Machoke? What's a Machoke?
Machoke are Pokemon who really love training their muscles, you see. They're known for being buff, tough, and just all around extremely strong.
Oh, Geo, whenever I can, I adore me a good sequence break. You should see me play Sonic games sometime. I tend to sequence break those right in half. At least for the stages, anyway.
I heard they use that strength of theirs to help humans with their manual labor. Eureka!
Machoke on the... I don't want to do this joke. It's stupid.
How's about they Machoke on these Pokeballs and get to helping us move heavy things?
Professor Tangrowth, the mouth on you!
Maybe we could entice a Machoke to come back here and making a suitable home. The Pokemon as strong as Machoke could easily even move that heavy PC. I'm sure of it.
What kind of home?
Now that you mention it, I don't actually know what type of home a Machoke would prefer.
Thank you, Geo, for the bits. That was so sweet of you. That was so sweet of you. Watch your profanity, Tangrowth. Yeah, Tangrowth, watch your profanity. You were raised by a kindly professor, or so I've heard. At least by what I've seen in this game. I hope your professor was still kindly. You have a TM on your head. You can't be all that bad. Or you shouldn't be.
First off, do you suppose you could use your moves to make a few habitats other Pokemon might like? If that causes a Machoke to return, all the better. But even if it doesn't, any new Pokemon we meet might actually know a Machoke. So let's see. You can start by using Water Gun to restore some of the withered plants, and planting more tall grass with leafage would also be a good idea.
Thanks, Tangrowth. As always, you've been a big help. Thanks, Tangrowth. Oh, hey, the half-a-year sub! Thank you for calling it out, Lils, because I didn't see any notification, and that definitely deserves a shout-out. I need to make one of those happen, just as a command. I also need to make sure that my stream controller is actually online for once. Thank you, Lils, for the half-a-year sub. It's always great having you here. Oh yeah, the little 6 months Chaos Emerald badge. I restored a tree-shaded red tall grass habitat. Okay. Something's already here. That was insane. All right, who are you? Who's that Pokemon? Score Bunny! No spoilers, there's gonna come a moment where you have to sit and twiddle your thumbs at some point anyway, so you might as well get to that point quickly. Got it! Okay. Thank you. For real.
Oh, hi there. Nice to meet you. Sorry, I just woke up, and that means it's time for a jog. Looks like there's space for me to take a breather, too, so I might as well get going. Score! Score! Oh, I should be careful not to burn this place down by accident. Oh, little baby Score Bunny. Hi there, Ditto. Can I help you with something?
Do you know Machoke?
Oh, you know Machoke too, huh? They're just so cool, don't you think? All that muscle. Machoke takes sandbag homes from their job site when they're done working with them so they can train whenever they want. How cool is that? if you're looking for sandbags, I think I saw some kicking around here.
Score Bunny was my fire-type starter choice, or was my starter choice in the Galar games. Hands down. Okay. I think I saw some sandbags back here. Trace of a Pokemon. Venomoth, interesting. In the cave, too. Is this where I saw the sandbags, or am I hallucinating? I might have been hallucinating, just a bit. The tiniest stroke, chat. Just having the tiniest stroke. But definitely in the cave where I just was. Also potentially over here? Back when I had my 3DS and I Pokemon Moon, my starter was Litten and will always be Litten. You know, I yoinked mine in the cave where you ran in a circle. Right! This cave. Where I'm running in another circle because I'm blind and I can't find sandbags. There they are! Not quite so blind. What the? Huh? Trace of a Pokemon back there? Alright. Weird flex, but okay. Oh, an Axew, huh? That's cool. No! I got another boring thing!
Oh, it's a cricket dot! It's a cricket dot.
I will in just a second, Georelic. I will in just a second.
Dot, dot. Yo, the acoustics in this area are perfect! Dot, dot, dot. Yeah, that sounds good if I do say so myself. Ah, were you listening to me this whole time? Oh, I'm kind of embarrassed now.
Axew how? No worries, Geo. I'll show you that habitat in just a sec.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my tones, yo.
A lot of Pokemon in this game either speak with southern accents or have yo as like every third word. Makes giving voices to them, I don't know, a little disingenuous? Riolu can be found here! Hello! Hello! Okay, so real quick. I found a lot of habitats when I was on that co-op stream with Donut and the gang. It's something about a... Oh, there it is. The Lumberjack's Workplace. The Lumberjack's Workplace. A log chair, a tree stump, a cart, and a log table. You need those 4 items to get Axew. And from what I can gather, since all Pokemon bring their evolution lines, it needs to be a tree stump. But it could be any tree stump. It does need to be a tree stump, yes, but it could be any tree stump. So now I'm gonna make them a choke habitat. Real quick. There we go. Grassy training field. Hopefully Machoke comes in clutch here. I am for sure going to keep creating these habitats because I want to spawn in a Riolu, guys. Oh, wait. What? Another new Pokemon?
Eh? Is someone there?
Don't worry, Score Bunny. I'm on it. as my friends and I used to say about it in college, Barnsley.
What is this place? It makes me feel kind of nervous when I don't know where I am. Oh, hi there. Are you from around here? So just so you know, I'm not crying. These aren't tears. They're my sweat. So don't worry. Tears do come out of my eyes sometimes too, but so does sweat. But anyway, I'm really happy to meet you. I got a funny feeling we're gonna be friends. Oh, now these are tears. Happy ones.
Oh, Bonsley. Bonsley. I'm sorry, Gio. I love your spoiler-free tips and stuff, but we are not eating the baby. As a loving uncle to the bestest of mini donuts, we are not eating the baby. That's just not happening. Ooh, an industrial chair. Neat. Ooh, did Machoke show up? Reminds me of the South Park gag from way back in the day.
Kick the baby.
Don't kick the baby. Kick the baby.
Hiya! Oh, hey, you watching me train? What do you think? My punches pack a lot of power, huh? Nothing? Not even a raised eyebrow? Dang, you're something else, pal. How's that? Seriously? Is your face stuck? Have you only got one expression? Yeesh. Well, whatever. That was barely even half of my full power anyway.
Yeah, thanks, Machoke. I can tell that you're compensating there, Pally. A message from my Pokédex. I earned a recipe for Pokemon friendship! Hooray! A recipe for a wreath.
What? You need my help with some heavy lifting? As much as I'd love to lend you a hamstring, a hand, I need to wake my muscles up a bit first. But hey, I was just about to warm up. You should join me. Come on, let's get these bodies moving. First, we gotta find a wide open space for us to move around in. There's a nice spot up there. Let's go.
Machoke! Seriously? I have to join Machoke in a physical training montage? Buddy.
Yeesh, what a mess. This'd be a great spot for stretching sesh if there wasn't so much stuff scattered everywhere. All right, here's a plan. I'm gonna warm up by flexing and doing cool poses. You're gonna warm up by scooping up stone. To start, let's see you pick up 5 of the stone on the ground around here. Okay, pal, let's do it.
These are not stone, they are volcanic ash. Rocky says that shiz. Indeed. I got a copy of the Caves of Mount Moo. Okay. Got a stone table.
Hey, nice work picking up those stones. There's so much room for activities now.
There really isn't, Machoke. There really isn't, but whatever.
Now, this is just a big old boulder blocking our fun. All right, time to show you my strength. You ready for this? Hup, ho, yeah. Whew, you impressed by that or what? A lot of blood, sweat, and hard work went into building my bod up enough to...
What? We just learned strength! We just learned strength, chat. How many moves is this Ditto gonna know?
What? You learned strength just by watching me? You gotta be kidding. Ain't you ever heard that biceps don't get built in a day? You're telling me you can use strength now? Seriously?
I got muscles.
Whoa, I like that confidence. All right then, how about you give me a little demonstration? See this boulder here? Try using strength to move it. How about, see those other boulders? Try bringing this one over to its buddies.
Question. Since when did boulders have friends? Press and hold A to use strength to push and pull objects. Interesting! Ditto no longer needs to practice arm day. No! No, they do not.
Dang, check you out! Oh, you're something else, pal. I can't believe you got the hang of using strength already. That was so awesome. So you needed a hand, yeah? I'm happy to help now that I'm all warmed up. What can I do? You need me to move that mega heavy PC? Gotcha. All right, just leave it to me. My strength will make quick work of that. But wait, you can use strength now, right? And what do you need me for? You can handle it yourself. Besides, the best way to master a move you just learned is to practice using it over and over. I'm gonna train some more. Can't afford to let you get stronger than me.
All the boulders I've met at... All the boulders I've ever met have all been such dunts. Ah, yes. That second letter replacement finishes the word. All warmed up, you only stretched like twice. Facts! I mean, I work out 5 to 6 days a week to try to keep my weight in check. Okay, someone at Game Freak was most assuredly bullied by a gym bro. Oh. I mean, like I was just saying to Lil's comment, Gio, I work out 5 to 6 days a week to try to keep weight loss stuff going and to maybe build some muscle myself. Because as a nerd, the jocks and gym bros at my school didn't exactly treat me well. The only reason they didn't physically bully me is because I was bigger than most of them. It was all fat, provided, but I was bigger than most of them. Battery restored. All functions now available.
It looks like you got that PC up and running just fine. So why don't you dive right in and see what you can learn from it? I'll wager you can get some awfully handy items from the PC here, too. But this Pokemon Center is terribly broken down as well. I hope someday we can work together with the Pokemon of this town to rebuild this Pokemon Center.
Yep. Oh, Gio. Well, while I don't know where that realization came from, Gio, all I know for sure, from what I've observed of you, is that you never struck me as that type. And even if you did have that phase, you're certainly not in that phase now. The Gio I know would not be that kind of person. Even if you had a past of it. Artificial hot spring now open. Interesting.
Did you discover anything? I'm so glad you can use the PC now, Grandpa.
Lugia too? Are you kidding me? Both birds in one day?
Do you think you can learn anything about what happened to the humans from it?
Seems kind of difficult.
That is a shame. And I doubt Machoke can help us either. They don't seem to think about much beyond their own muscles. I can only hope we find a Pokemon who knows more about humans.
Hello? Somebody?
Did you hear a voice just now?
Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Ah, that was definitely someone shouting. I think I heard a voice coming from this direction.
Did you learn the water ability? I have water gun, but not the one that allows me to move water to different locations. I don't have that one yet. Trust me, if I did, I would be making the water starters their own little waterfall and pool right now. And that is my third silver feather. Neat.
Whose voice was that?
Help! Somebody save me!
The voice is coming from back there. There's an awful lot of stuff lying around, so be careful. A talking barrel?
Why would a barrel talk? That's me talking, the best chef in town. Yep, I did get that ability. And you actually need that ability to get the water ability that we're talking about, which you can only get by progressing this area's story, so it's a little bit of a back and forth kind of deal.
Could this be a human? Why exactly are you inside that barrel?
Why? Well, when I woke up, there was nobody around. So it was just anyone with a sense would do. I started looking for food.
Right. But how did you get stuck in a barrel?
I mean, somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume it has something extra special inside? I figured it must be food, but when I climbed in to check, I got stuck. Now I can't get out.
I see. You're quite powerfully motivated by food.
No, it was for cooking research.
Well, all that aside, it might be a human stuck inside his barrel. Do you think you can rescue them somehow, Grandpa?
I can cut through the barrel.
Wait a second. If you do that, it might slice me right in half.
That's a very good point. All right, instead of the barrel, why don't you cut the chain holding it up? Go ahead, slice it with one of your moves.
Like, cut, for instance?
Oh my! Your move bounced right off the chain!
You can't do it. I thought you were going to cut the chain. Come on now, don't get my hopes up then let me down like that.
That chain is sturdier than I thought.
Good grief, are you really so weak you can't handle a silly little chain? Are you eating well enough?
I dare say you're not really in a position to say such things. Either way, eating a meal or two won't make a difference. The chain is simply too hard.
Excuse me, but if you're mocking the power of cooking, I simply won't stand for it.
I don't know what voice to give this character because I don't know what character is being revealed, even though I think I do. So I think I need to see them before I decide on their official voice. That's why you're hearing so many samples.
If you eat my dishes, you'll find yourself with 100 times your usual energy.
Overbearing cooking, Mom. Facts.
Any move a Pokemon uses will be 100 times stronger as well. A mere chain wouldn't stand a chance against that.
Are you just making things up because you can't get out of that barrel yourself?
No, it's the truth.
Ah, this is so frustrating.
Oh, I know. How about this? I teach you how to make my dishes, and you do the cooking. I'm really an excellent teacher, you know. You might not make something that gives you 100 times your strength, but surely you can manage 10 times.
You're asking us to cook now? What do you say, Grandpa? I can't think of any better plan, I'm afraid. And you have such a talent for creating things like the humans did, so maybe you can cook as well.
Sounds fun! I mean, I do actually cook as a hobby, and it is pretty fun, so maybe this Ditto and I aren't so different after all. Maybe I'm this Ditto's original trainer. Bum bum bum! A salad. I'll sing the instructions to you, so listen closely.
You'll sing?
Chop, chop, chop 'em up, all those leaves of green. Chop 'em on a cutting board, smooth and clean. Flop, flop, toss, put 'em on a plate. Then you'll have a salad, tasty, green, and great.
What was that?
Salad song, opus number 1, of course.
Those are awfully vague instructions.
Yes, well, it's the very first recipe for beginners. Anyway, let's get back on track. Please make yourself a smooth, clean cutting board. Once you've got one, you basically chop up some leaves and you're done.
I suppose we could make a cutting board by hacking a piece off a log.
No, that won't do at all. You can't be so rough and careless. A cutting board has to be perfectly smooth. Making one is a delicate and beautiful undertaking.
You've certainly got a lot of requests. Now let's see. What Pokemon could cut a board delicately and beautifully? Ah, this may be a task for Dartrix. Grandpa, do you think you could find a Dartrix? I believe they'll tend to like homes like this.
Oh, wow. Dartrix likes them complicated. A pointy tree, 4 red grasses, and a large boulder. Who's that Pokemon? Yay! I got my Riolu!
You're giving off an aura. And it's the same aura as my friends. Does that mean we can be friends? I bet it does.
Thanks, Riolu. Such a pal. Cool, the environment level increased. That was fast. Okay, so there... Pointy, tree-shaded tall grass habitat, huh? Okay, good, that's the one. For a second there, I thought I just did all that to make the wrong habitat. I was very wrong, and I am glad I was wrong, and I made the correct habitat instead. Inspect. Alright, so I gotta find some water. There's the water. Okay, so... Ah! Stone! So I got a small log for that step. Cool! A sprinkler system. Glad I found that. need to just replace one of these stylish stone floorings.
What?
No, ditto. So pick that up. There we go. I guess while we're stalling, oh, there's a habitat? Traces of a Pokemon.
Oh, flower garden stump stage. Oh, this is so cute. A flower garden stump stage.
I get to make a mini stage for singing Pokemon. It's adorable. Another environment leveled up. Wow. Lots of new things. Available at total environment level 20. Dang. I got a long way to go. A small stage, balloons, 10 bottles of fresh water. Yo! More item space! Give me more item space! Alright. What else do we have? Stepping Stone's recipe is a road, absolutely. Harmonious hot spring habitat hint. That's a lot of H's. Hot spring spout, hot spring water, ×2, and a water basin. Alright. Chirping recital. A microphone and a chirp. Or in a perch. Okay. I can't tell where the hot spring water is and the hot spring water isn't. That's the only sucky part about this right now. Too Harry has been added to your human records. Look at this cute photo of Rio. I took it when Growly, who just moved in next door, came over to play. Doesn't she look happy? Lately, she's been spending every free minute playing with Growly. This rate, she'll probably forget all about you. Wait, Growly? Growly was the name of James's Growlithe in the anime. Who's Rio? And what does James from Team Rocket have to do with this? And you were saying about something, Pia? You can tell what's hot springs and what's not. Trust, just take a walk inside the cave next to the fields. I will heed that in but a moment. I think we have our cutting board mission. Rustle, rustle, flap. Who are... Wait, hold on a second. There we go. Needed to make myself presentable first. Now then, hello there. It's nice to meet you. Bird. Flappy Bird. It's a narcissistic Flappy Bird, but a Flappy Bird nonetheless. It can grow and chop. Yo, this Dartrix is gonna be perfect right around here, actually. Hey, Ditto, you okay? Why are you looking at me like that? Oh, I know. You want to discuss aesthetics and pursuit of beauty with me, right? Can you make cutting boards? You want to make a cutting board? Huh, that's cool. Guessing you came to me because you need the best, most beautiful cutting board you've ever seen, yeah? I can take care of that for you, no problem. But first, could you help me with something? See, I've always wanted a perch. Picture this, me, perfectly poised on my own personal perch. I mean, talk about picturesque. Think you could put a perch near my place for me? Can I place a perch for him? That's the question. Oh, yes, I can. Perch. Easy peasy. Perch is breezy. I see you put a perch near my place. It's perfect. I can tell you paid attention to my preferences when you put it together. And thanks. As promised, I'll tell you how to make a cutting board. The trick is cutting your lumber with daring delicacy. Allow me to demonstrate, and watch these wings closely. Da-da-da! Anyway, that should do it. Not that I've ever made one myself before. Wait, no. Oh, good, I already have lumber here. Excellent, 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 excellent. I don't need to bug the bird when I can get my own board. There it is. Kitchen equipment for making salads. All right.
Hi, Ditto. Hey, Ditto. I heard you're gonna make a salad. Salads are supposed to have a bunch of leaves, right? Oh, that sounds so cool. I wish I could have some too. Help me make it. Oh, of course I'll help. It's gonna be so much fun making a salad together.
Riolu, it's not the time for houses right now.
Hey, Ditto. You're gonna rebuild the whole town, right? The professor told me all about it. So you're gonna build houses around here too? Well, I'm pretty good at building, you know. I can't wait to help out.
Thanks, Riolu. Come on, grass. Give me some leaves. Bonsai just walked into a hole. Way to go, buddy. Professor Tangrowth just fell asleep. So first we do the cutting board. Cook. cooking. I made a simple salad.
Yay, we made a salad. It looks delicious. I can't wait anymore. Time to dig in. It's delicious. I mean, I knew it would be, but still. Come on, Ditto, you gotta try some.
I want to have some of the salad, Score Bunny, then stop eating it all. Oh. Never mind. It just went into my inventory. Whoa! The food you ate powered up leafage.
Your leafage became more powerful after you ate the salad we made? I bet it's because we worked really hard together to make it. Preparing food makes it delicious, but I guess it also gives the food some kind of strange power. I should go tell the professor and everyone.
When leafage is powered up, you can do it on a larger area. You can also use it on water to create aquatic plants or stone on hard ground to make moss. All right. I know there was a mossy spot. Mossy spot. Yeah.
It was amazing! And then we ate all that delicious salad. Ditto's leafage powered up. I didn't realize food could be so amazing.
What? Well, do you believe me now? Just like I told you, isn't it?
What does leafage do when it's powered up, as you say?
Seems like it can grow grass on like really hard, rocky ground.
You see, salad is made with leaves, so it makes sense it would affect plants.
I'm genuinely impressed, but how will this help us cut that chain?
It's just a warm-up for the next dish I'll teach you that powers up something else.
Why didn't you teach us that dish first? Are you sure you really want out of that barrel?
Well, a good meal starts with a nice starter salad, doesn't it? Anyway, forget all that. Here's the next song. Pat, pat, pat the dough, knead up all that wheat. Bacon in a bread oven, and your bread's ready to eat.
Ah, so this time we need wheat and a bread oven.
What's a bread oven? And how do you make one?
You know, I haven't the faintest clue.
Well, a bread oven is just that, an oven, but it's round and made of stone. Or in my case, it's rectangular with lots of buttons on it for Tango to intervene with, and a machine. When you light a fire inside it to bake your bread, lovely little puffs of smoke come up from the top. Hot, round, and smoky, huh? That sounds like Torkoal. Maybe Torkoal can teach us how to make a bread oven.
I'm not sure that's how these things work. What do you think, Grandpa?
Let's go ask him about it.
Well, I suppose we don't have any more promising plans at the moment. Go ahead and find Torkoal and see what they have to say.
Torkoal lives in a hot spring in the cave. I bet you'll find him in no time if you set up a habitat there.
Ah! Again, while you were saying, Geo, I just need to stop asking questions and do the story quests. And again, spoiler for yes, Geo. I am sorry about Spoiler Town earlier. I didn't even know how much of a spoiler town it was gonna be. Wait. A recipe for stone steps. An Arcanine doll! Ah, yes. Mossy Hot Spring. And this is a hot spring habitat. Cool. No! Wrong move. Wow. Yep, straight up found the mining section. 30 pieces of railway track. Alright, cool. A trace of a Pokemon. Okay. This is really just stalling for Torkoal to spawn. Speaking of coal, what about a car coal? A railroad track and a crossing gate. Alright. Ta-da! Well, I just made Carcoal a home. That was quick. Now let's go back over here, see what this is. PokeLife Dev Diary 2. Like-minded individuals. Trust me, bro tip. Don't go to the Arcanine Dream Island before you can make the recipe you got. Don't go to the Arcanine Dream Island before you can make the recipe you get after bread. So cook bread, then cook the next thing, then go to the Arcanine Island. That's what I'm hearing from your tip, Geo. Is that true? Excellent. Good to know. Hey, look, it's a Torkoal! And Dartrick showed up. Since Torkoal kind of has... Oh... wasted a day's Dream Island on it. Well, thank you for the heads up. Alright. Since Torkoal's sound in the anime is more like Torkoal or Torkoal. Whoosh. Nice to meet you. Sorry, this place is just so relaxing. I can't help letting out lots of steam. I'll try to keep it under control in the future so I'm not a bother to the others here.
You need something? A bread oven? What's that? Does it have something to do with me? Whoa. So my shell kinda looks like a bread oven? And basically, you want to study my shell to help you learn how to make a bread oven? That's wild. Sounds like a real challenge.
Also, does the mossy rocks look like regular rocks for habitats, or do they need mossy patches? That's a good question. We can find that out.
That seems really fun, though. I would love to help. But can I ask for you for a little help first? Sometimes I really feel like going outside, you know. But the floor in this cave is bumpy and uneven and kind of hard to walk around on. Do you think you could make a nice path for me so I can get to the Pokemon Center? It's hard for me to get around when the ground is all uneven and bumpy. I'm counting on you.
I thought for sure this would be a quick shortcut to the Pokemon Center. I have a feeling I did something horrendously wrong just then. Other than gathering a bunch of materials, which in itself isn't bad, but... Oh, wait. Just wait until I find out how big this level is. Oh, lovely. I thought Bleak Beach was a big level that I'd have a hard time getting my head around. Game? Why'd you do that? Why did you... No. Good thing I have so many stairs. made a nice path to the Pokemon Center for me? It's all good to go. Torkoal! I literally put up all those stairs for you, and you're just gonna dodge them? Wait, the Pecha seeds are on... The Pecha seeds are on Rocky Ridge? Yo, that's sick! I can finally have some sweet food! When it's so uneven and bumpy. I'm making paths for him. Oh, those paths. Doy. Okay. I haven't had to do that since Slowpoke. Good grief. Yo, Judge Rumble! Nice to see you here. The road tiles. I have been making road tiles for him, though. Is this what you want, Torkoal? Just dropping rocks out of my mouth like it's nothing? Is this what you want, Torkoal? Yeah. I'm dampening dirt game. I get it. I'm doing all your little challenges. I'm just trying to get a bread oven, okay? Because apparently this week's motif with me is bread-related struggles. Apparently. Sorry about all the rigmarole, Rumble. How are you doing today, friend? Thanks for stopping by. So Charcadet's also in this area, eh? In non-work news, I'm also... Yo! That's impressive, dude! Torkoal, this way. Yay! Torkoal can move.
Oh no, a dead end. The path is blocked. I can't get by.
What the? You're at the Pokemon Center! Dude, Torkoal, you are at the Pokemon Center! What is up with you? May I ask about the design of the baby blanket, Rumble? Now that you have the have some start on it? You were literally one step away, Torkoal!
Yay! I made it. That was really easy walk. Thank you for all your hard work. So, what did you need again?
A bread oven.
Oh yeah, but I don't know what to say that would help. I guess I'll just tell you everything I can remember since I was a little kid. It'll be a real long story, I think. So when I was little, I really loved coal. I thought other Pokemon would like me more if I let out smoke, so... So yeah, that's my story. I hoped it helped.
I got a recipe for a bread oven!
Well, anyway, I guess I'll go for a little walk and see some sights while I'm out here. Oh yeah, you need to light a fire to use that bread oven you want to make, right? You'll probably need a Pokemon who's good with fire to help you out. I'm pretty good with fire myself, so I could help you if you can't find someone else.
Good grief. HDC, DC, HDC, SC, Rose. Forgive me, I'm not the most familiar with crochet shorthand. What do those rows mean, if I may ask? Another important question, where the heck is my bread oven? There it is. Yo, Score Bunny. Follow me. I need your help. Oh, half double crochet, half double, double, half double, single. Got it. Okay. actually have wheat plans.
You staying buff? Hey, Ditto, then I know what's on your mind. It's gotta be muscles. Am I right?
I'm thinking about bread.
Ha! That was close. After all, you gotta eat to build muscle. I think the stuff's growing in some fields around here is wheat. You should take a look around. No clue if it'll be any ready to harvest, but if it's not, just make a Pokemon who's good at growing plants with you.
Thanks, Machoke. Already got the memo, though. So you're just sort of freehanding your design, it sounds like? One loaf of simple bread. Aw, thanks for eating with me, Score Bunny. So now that I have the bread dish, that powers up Cut. Incredibly complicated pattern on the yarn packaging. Aww. I know that smell. You managed to make some nice bread, didn't you, sweetie? It was yummy. Just like the bread I made, even after Tango's chicanery. So after leafage, you've now powered up Cut. Wait a moment. I suppose that means... Do you think you might be able to use Cut on the chain supporting this barrel now? Oh, that's right. I'm sure you can do it, Pumpkin. Give it a good slice. Hiya! Oof. I love Ditto's face in this scene. Just like... It's Chef Greedent! Aw, Chef Greedent, look at you. I think Chef Greedent, now that she's been revealed, needs a southern accent with a little bit of that southern hospitality. Phew! What a relief to be out of there. Oh, are you sweeties the ones who saved me? What's with the reaction? Surprised to see such a charming Pokemon pop out of that barrel? Greedent, the greedy Pokemon. Growing up with a family of foodies, this Pokemon learned to love cooking. It will happily eat pretty much anything, so it tends to season food rather carelessly. I mean, if you ain't sneezing, then it ain't seasoned. So, there's that.
You're a Pokemon! You said you were the best chef in town, so naturally I thought you were a human.
Well, I am the best chef in town. After all, there's no one else left here. And I'd appreciate it if you called me Chef Dente. Besides, no human could chat so eloquently with Pokemon. Surely you know that.
That's as may be, but... Oh, fiddlesticks. I was so sure, but I suppose I jumped to conclusions.
In any case, you two have saved me. Isn't that wonderful? Thank you so much, sweeties. By the way, are you also searching for humans?
Oh, you are too?
Oh, indeed we are. I take it you are as well.
Yes, I'm looking for my buddy.
Your buddy? Do you mean your trainer?
No, they were a chef at a restaurant. Truth is, my buddy was the best chef in town.
Oh, so that's why you know so much about cooking. Do you remember anything else about the humans? What was your buddy like before they disappeared?
All I know is that when I woke up a bit ago, the town was in the state it is now. I have no idea what's going on or what happened.
But this place was already in a decline before, since so many of the humans who worked as coal miners left. Even my buddy's restaurant, which used to always be so full of customers, was seeing less business. I know they were worrying about that.
But that wouldn't be enough to make your buddy just up and leave you behind, would it? They don't sound like that kind of person to me.
Of course it wouldn't. When I woke up, it wasn't just my buddy who was gone. Every single human had disappeared. As for the town itself, just look at the state of it. Gone completely to ruin. I'm sure something really disastrous must have happened.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but humans have disappeared from other towns as well. And for a very long time now, I've been pondering what we can do to get them to come back.
Oh, I've just had the most wonderful idea. May I tell you?
It seems Chef Dente's got an idea of some kind. Why don't you try asking about it?
I literally just did, Tangrowth. Come on.
My idea is to bring life back to this town, to make it just as lively as the good old days. With excellent restaurants to eat at, cheerful music playing. If we can restore this town to the energetic place it used to be, maybe the humans will come back.
You really loved this town, didn't you? Well, what do you say, Grandpa? Shall we do as Chef Dente suggests? Are you ready and willing to restore this town to the bright and lively place it once was? Together?
Let's do it together. You'll really do that with me, sweetie? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be in your debt.
Well then, it's just a question of how to get started. You could make a bunch of habitats to attract lots of Pokemon to this town, or build houses for Pokemon to live in. I'm sure there are plenty of other things you could do to help too. Oh yes, you'll be busy.
Well, thar be that, it looks like. Shop. Now I just need to raise the, levels.
Stone huts. Yo, stone huts.
I'll buy a couple of stone huts. This makes a den for medium-sized Pokemon or smaller. Wow, Chef Dente just chaos-controlled their way into the kitchen. Sounds like me when I have a recipe I want to plan.
Y'all are really quite amazing, Grandpa, sweetie. Not everyone can learn how to make bread and salads so quickly.
I had a good teacher.
Oh, how precious you are, saying something so sweet. Anyway, how would you like to learn to make another one of my specialty dishes?
I'd love to.
That's the spirit. Now let's get started. Sizzle, sizzle, make us drool, hamburger steak. First need the beans with all the love in your heart. Next up, a frying pan is what we need to make this sizzly, juicy dish. It's really quite an art. Now the song and dish are done. I hope you had a lot of fun. So the main takeaway should be, to make a hamburger steak, you need a frying pan. Now, I may be able to cook, but I sure can't make a frying pan. It's for frying things over a fire, so I suppose you need a lightweight material that can withstand the heat. Why don't you try asking Professor Tangrowth where you can find something like that? I'll teach you how to use a frying pan once you made one. Just say the word when you're ready, Pumpkin.
Question. Why can't I just use the pan that's caught in your tail? Why wouldn't you just save me the effort, Chef Dente? Come on now. I get the value of hard work and all, but still.
What will you make now? Do you need my help with something? So this time you want to make a frying pan, eh? If you're looking for a material that's lightweight and can withstand the heat, then I think copper ore's just the ticket. Conveniently, there's a decent amount of copper ore in the ground around here. If you look closely, do you see some bluish metal mixed in with the soil? That's copper ore. But you can't use ore as is, I'm afraid. First, you'll need to melt it down and shape it into ingots. Then you can use it as your material for your frying pan. But what can we use to melt something so hard?
That's the frying pan recipe.
Oh, I just recalled. Machoke was looking for you. They seem to be in a spot of trouble. I'll spend a bit more time pondering how to make copper ingots. Meanwhile, please go see what Machoke has to say. That thing's really tough. Hey, Ditto, I've been waiting for you. There's some kind of super strong fence up ahead that's blocking off the way forward. I tried to knock it down, but my punches couldn't even make a dent. Think you could do something about it?
I could cut it down.
What? You think you can cut that thing down like it's a branch on a tree? Ha! Now that I'd like to see. All right, let's jog on over to that fence. I'll take you to it. Try to keep up.
Nah, Machoke, you don't have the run button enabled and weren't on a quest for mushrooms. So, I'ma beat you to it. A recipe for an iron table. That's neat. Yeah, I think I can cut this thing down.
Hee-yah!
Whoa! You really did it! You cut that fence like it was paper! Awesome! Classic Ditto. I knew you'd handle it. Now we can finally go further in, but is it just me or is it ridiculously hot? Seems like the heat's coming from deep within, and I'm no good in hot places. You know what they say, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the tunnel. So I'll head back now. But hey, you should totally go further in and check it out. Maybe you'll meet some Pokemon who love living in super hot spots. Meanwhile, I should probably go cool off these fists. They're starting to swell up from all that fence punching from earlier. Ow. Oh, Grandpa! I was just poking around on the PC when it apparently decided to connect me with you again. How are things on your end?
It's really hot.
Oh, so you're in a tunnel, are you? The mountains around here all seem to be volcanoes, so I'm very much inclined to believe that it's hot in there. Oh, that reminds me. It's about melting copper ore to make copper ingots. I believe you'll want a smelting furnace for that. But I'm afraid I don't know how to actually use a smelting furnace. That's the type of question you should take to a Pokemon who can manipulate fire. For example, there's a Pokemon called Magmar. They're all born in volcanoes, much like the one you're in now. You could try making a home that would appeal to a Magmar. Then, if you're able to meet a Magmar, that's your chance to ask about a smelting furnace. I'd wager they could teach you all about it. Well, I won't keep you any longer. Be careful around all those dangerous places, won't you?
Professor Tangrowth, I don't know what to do with you. I will say I got the railway track recipe, which is awesome. And I got great fencing, which is also cool. Wait. I want to inspect the thing. Found traces of a Pokemon. Okay. Digging and burning. Wheelbarrow, excavation tools, and a smelting furnace. There's a wheelbarrow. Oh, cool! I can just make the habitat right away. Thanks, game. So I need to pick up the wheelbarrow. Pick up the tools. Conveniently placed junk nearby. Absolutely. Gorge, thanks, pal. Who knew you liked so much... Who knew Magmar liked so much junk? Digging and burning habitat. And since it's Magmar's only habitat... Also, did y'all just see me, like, glitch out on the railroad tracks? Did y'all just see that? Yo! Literal underground volcano here. With magma and everything. Do a kickflip, Ditto. I wish I could. Oh, I also found the Charcadet. I do need to spit water. Hold it down. Charcadet habitat confirmed. And I also got one of its evolution items. Yeah, I got one of those earlier. That's neat. That's real neat. Up. And then I want to punchy. I need to power up my punchies. Which means I need to go back to the Magmar habitat and pray to Gorsh that one spawned in. I like how the lava reheated the rock, right? Oh, I got a cooking pot recipe. That's cool. Clearly the game wanted me to come this way and explore these specific habitats, or these specific areas, so I can just become the ultimate cooking mama, outside of the Cooking Mama games. Who's that Pokemon? It's Wheelbarrow! Just kidding, it's Magmar. Huh? Jigglypuff, as seen from above, in a wheelbarrow. Speaking of Jigglypuff, I got the habitat information for Igglybuff, so I might actually be able to make a singing stage for it. Which reminds me, I can make another type of singing stage. Decisions. It's been a while since I've talked to anyone, and, well, I'm getting really nervous, to be honest. I feel like my heart's about to jump out of my mouth. Whoa! Oops, sorry. Fire came out of my mouth instead. I'd be so happy if you'd come to talk to me again, though. It's okay, Magmar. I can transform into anything. Another recipe for discovering lots of Pokemons? Booyah! I got a recipe for a cart. Hi there, Ditto. What's up? Oh, you need to melt some copper ore and make ingots? Mag! It feels so good to be relied on. Then could you put some copper ore into the smelting furnace at my home? I'll melt it down with my flames and make you ingots. It'll take a little time, so come by and look later, okay? Promise me. Sweet. I will Cool. I'm about to get 10 ingots. I guess I'll check on the other habitat now. See if I can get my Charcadet. Nah, doesn't look like anything's here. Darn. I should probably cut down this grate though. Can I actually punch these ones? Nope. Yo, crystals! Aww, Riolu and Growlithe having so much fun together. A bag. I found the bag of Pecha seeds! I found the Pechas too, Geo! I'm not that far behind! At least not yet. I really need to power up my punchies. Because those are some sick-looking rocks right there. I want them. Ow! Wait. Interesting. You can make slammed track to act as a stair of a sort. Good to know. There's gold in the Nar Hills. Indeed there be. Five bags of elegant flower seeds. Alright. Someone's got to find something, which will be very helpful. I got a Clefairy doll, too! Yo!
Hey, Ditto, you know Graveler?
Graveler? Nope. Who's that?
They're a huge, heavy, round, rocky Pokemon. I used to work out with them all the time back in the day. They're the perfect weight for bench presses. Anyway, I need them for something again. Could you be a pal and find Graveler for me? Pretty sure they liked hanging out in spots like this.
Mossy Boulder.
Anyway, if you run into each other, tell them to come see me.
A special salad. All right, Dartrix. Hey, Ditto. Heard you're a real whiz at making salads. The Score Bunny told me about it. I'd love to try one of your salads, but I want to eat it gracefully. Beautifully. You get me? Like a salad where everything is shredded really finely. Think you could make something like that? I'll give it a go. I'm excited! Thanks, Ditto. Oh, and if you need help cutting up the salad greens, let me know. Always happy to lend a wing. It'll be like a special salad collaboration between you and me. Sure, I'll take him with. You lead, I follow. Recipe for an arch bridge? Yo, I need a lot of those back in Bleak Beach. That's crazy. I'll take it, though. Time to make the special salad, the shredded salad. Ooh. Yay! The environment level increased. Booyah! Wow, that shredded salad was as tasty as it was easy to eat with elegance. Thanks for sharing. If you ever want to make another, just say the word. Happy to help you out anytime.
Appearances are important for cooking. Oh, goodness me, I just remembered. There's something I've been meaning to tell you, Grandpa. Your outfit is quite darling, Muffin, but it's just not quite suitable for a chef.
Is it not good enough?
A true chef should have some sort of accessory that highlights their cleanliness and sense of style. Just look at my yellow scarf. A perfect example.
You use transform.
Goodness gracious, I didn't know you were so good at doing impressions. Now you look just like me. Quite the upgrade, sweetie. That yellow scarf is just like the matching ones that my buddy and I wore. It looks great on you, too. I'm sure your dishes will always be tasty from now on if you change into that look when you cook.
Is someone in here? Let's see. Yeah, everything's just happening really fast now, chat. Larvitar! Yo, dude!
Nom, nom. Have you tried the dirt here? Hey, you. Have you tried the dirt here yet? Not gonna lie, it's pretty tasty. What? You don't eat dirt? Wow, that's too bad. For you, you've gotta eat a ton if you want to grow big.
It's got crush and bulldoze. Man. Do I even have a toy? I think I technically do. So, question, Geo, since you seem to be substantially farther ahead of me on Rocky Ridge. How do you feel about the Clefairy doll, since I have that one too now? A balloons, a stage, the PowerPoint up! Yo! This is what I needed. Wait, I'm gonna need the speaker soon, aren't I? Okay. Definitely get the PP up. Definitely get that PP up. Also phrasing, I realize. Pokemon Center rebuilding kit, abso-pooply. I have not checked the Clefairy doll. You are barely a day behind me. Basically doing what I was doing 8 hours ago. Got it. Moonlight Dance. Pikachu Fountain Kit. I do need Mountain House recipe. Oh, wow. What the? No. I'm gonna get a balloons. Because who knows who might need the balloons. Party bunting recipe. Another spoiler-free trust me bro tip. Follow the tracks. All right. Considering everything I've learned so far, I would say that advice tracks. Thank you, Geo. Wheat seeds. Okay. Bronze landmark. Oh my god, of course. Hedge, sign, and moonlight dance statue. Good thing I just bought that. Thank you for the pun bits. I appreciate it. Just a little bitty bit of appreciation for you, Gio. For real. Cling Clang Iron Construction. Iron beam or column with wheelbarrow, tools, and sandbags. Okay. What is it, Dartrix? Dartrix is calling me by name! It means I've earned their respect. Booyah! So did I buy the tomato seeds? I did not buy the tomato seeds. Okay. So I need to buy the tomato seeds, and I think I also need to try and buy some bean seeds. If I have any left. Bean seeds. And tomato seeds. Perfect. Because I know for a gosh dang fact that they said I needed to grow beans in order to grow some of this food here. So, well, first of all, I need to put striped soil down there to have the extra thing. Now I need to rototill it. I need to rototill that one too. Now I need to beans. 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 Then I shift to tomatoes. 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 A veggie field habitat? I'm cool with that. Wheat. And wheat. Oh, what's this? Another sparkle thing. Oh, mashing! Darn it. A recipe for a vertical striped print. Alrighty then. Let's see. What in the world is that little bit? Stone flooring where my soil needs to be? Nah, game. I need to grow a garden. I need to grow gardens, so Mama Chef Dente is proud of me. I need Mama Chef Dente to be proud of me. So I need to plant a bunch of things. Most specifically, all this wheat. Another veggie habitat, all right. All right. I'm gonna go check on that Sharkadet habitat real quick. That I found over in the Magmar direction. Although, I should probably check this one, too. Lepa berries. Neat. Oh, right, I also need to check on Magmar and the ingots. This is a nice little way to stall for time. Wow. Not even fully done yet, but they're close. With all these Sharkadet! Dibs on living here. Hup, hup, hiya, hup, ha! Well, what do you think about my move? Pretty cool, huh? I practice it real hard all the time, so I'll never lose. As long as I keep my body moving and let my feelings burn within me, I could beat anyone, even if they're huge. Probably. Love the spunk, Charcadet. Love the spunk. How's your comfort level? You want a relaxation item. Sorry, Charcadet, I am not letting you have just like a random bed inside an, like, open and exposed in a volcano. That thing would probably spontaneously combust, knowing my luck. It's almost done! All this work for a frying pan that I won't even be able to use as a drying pan. Goodness. Oh, right. I was supposed to make a mossy rock habitat thing. Boy, I got sidetracked. I want to say I found the mossy rocks up this way? Oh, thank you, Dartrix! Thank you, Dartrix, making my plants grow. Appreciate you, friend. A stone cottage kit? All right. Another stone cottage kit. Okay, Riolu, I get it. I'll be able to build houses soon. Soon. Wait. Oh, God. I totally forgot why I ran into that mossy rock. There, I ran into that mossy rock. Ha 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 ha. we go. There's the graveler habitat that I need so badly. I hear that graveler is kind of OP when it comes to, well, terraforming in general, really. And I am almost full up on items again. Good grief. Where is the railway track? Now I head over here to go to the Magmar because my ingots should be done. Then I can craft the frying pan. Then I can cook the meal. So much for that extra backpack space, huh? Yeah, right? Although there is a way that I can make this work. And I just have to reposition a toolbox near the kitchen. Cool, I got my copper ingots! Oh, and I have a recipe for a hand car? Well, that's cool. I could just make mine carts. I can't wait to turn this little mining town into a convoluted railway system so crazy that Sir Topham Hatt of Thomas the Tank Engine would be jealous. Oh, man. That'll be a crazy railway. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... free up some inventory space! How's that for an idea? So we're gonna start with the materials, of course. That's an old man pull right there. I mean, it is, but what can I say? I'm also a little bit of an old soul. Phoenix chicken! I heard the Phoenix chicken! Where are you? Phoenix chicken! Phoenix chicken! Is it just me, or do these giant birds like to flock over this area a lot? I need to get up there. I am getting that rainbow wing. They're just on a semi-random timer. Well, this semi-random timer is going off a lot in this area for me. And I am not complaining. I am just honestly shocked. There it is. Yeah. Ditto squish. Haha. They're not... I wouldn't call them comfortable, Professor Tangrowth. I got maybe 8 rainbow feathers on my first day. They don't feel rare for me. Dang! I gotta say, I am pretty jealous of that. But hey, you got the rare feathers, so that's awesome for you. I am nevertheless a little jealous, though. Let's see. And then storage box. And then I'm gonna put... What the... No. That is wrong. So, I'm going to... Stone table... Railroad track... Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. I'll get more eventually. Especially with my luck on stream. I saw both the giant chickens.
Thanks to you, Grandpa, there are now a lot.
Why you're not making big storage boxes. Mostly because I don't feel like I can. I feel like I'm missing something. That's why. That's why. I want to save my Pokemetal for other things. Lumber is very cheap as a resource. Big storage boxes, not so much. You just bring it along. The big storage box or the Pokemetal? I'm afraid I'd be confused there. Although I do know that I can, transfer between habitats, especially if I make myself a little house. So I need 5 stone and 10 volcanic ash. Do not worry about the Pokemetal. I already found the crafting material, while here you will too. Got it! So as long as I know that I'll have more Pokemetal eventually, that's fine. My main concern was not having enough Pokemetal. So I'm definitely gonna build myself a little house. I need Riolu and Machoke. Yes, Machoke. I am aware. I know you're looking for Graveler, but I need you for something. Oh, come on! Really, Machoke? What's that sound? Sure thing. Follow me. Now I need to go... If you fill a house with 3 small furniture and 4 campfires, Charcadet can move in. Well, they can live there comfortably, I'd say. Fair enough. And I am headed in the wrong direction. Reading about Charcadet got me to head toward Charcadet, when I'm actually looking for Graveler, who is this way. I just did that before turning off the switch. Yo, Graveler! Graveler is here! Hooray! the Graveler transformation just to appease Machoke. That's hilarious. You learned Rollout. Transform into Graveler to move by rolling. You can also break things by holding ZR. Cool. Yup. Let's see. I've got how many moves? I've got, oh, this is the whole move wheel. So I'm just down to like the last 2 or 3, I think. I've got Water Gun, Leafage, Cut, Rock Smash, Rototiller, Camouflage, Rollout. I get a certain water type move in the Bleak Beach area, making for 8 moves. And this little ditty right here is what I affectionately call Rapid Spin. So that's move number 9. Then the whole suck move is Stockpile. Then when you have something in your belly, it's all stockpiled up that you can either swallow to keep in your inventory or spit up to spit it up.
Did you, change up your look? Something's different.
Nope, same old Graveler. Aw, Machoke apologized. The one time Graveler doesn't want to show up. That's both cute and a little depressing. Follow me. Build me a stone den. Oh, wow. This will be done in like 15 minutes. Sick. Wow. This is awesome. I am literally Ditto the Excavator. Fear me as my rollout attack does damage to the environment. They apologized to you, or well, I guess to me, and they said, that's unusual. Aww. I saved a friendship. That's adorable. So far, it's Water Gun, Leafage, Rock Smash, Rototiller, Camouflage, Rollout. I forgot about Strength. Surf, Rest, Stockpile, Swallow, Spit Up, Splash, and Rapid Spin. That's 15 moves. And we know for a fact there's room for another ability and move. My god. Again, you would think Alakazam would have this sort of move compatibility. Or, at very least, you would think that Ash's Snorlax would be able to keep up. But no. This little Ditto, right here, is the king of moves. Oh, splendid! A frying pan. Next, try putting the frying pan on top of the cooking stove. This Ditto is clearly the only genius out there. The only genius Pokemon. So, I put the frying pan there. Bean, 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 bean. Cook. Cook. Yes. hamburger steak.
It seems your efforts to make a hamburger steak were successful. My goodness, you absorb new information just like a little sponge cake, don't you, sweetie? I better do my best to keep up.
Finally! Finally! I powered up Rock Smash. Now I can punch all the hard thingies. Aw, Bonsly, what's up? Rock Smash turned into Brick Break. Facts. So, technically, that's 16 moves now? A bouquet of extravagant flowers. Interesting. Well, chat, I think that's honestly as appropriate a place to end the stream as any. Because we did a lot today. And I mean a lot today. We got the new area. We spent as little time as possible in Spoiler Town as possible. Please, Score Bunny is about to give you a new thing. Wait, what? Score Bunny giving me a new thing? Score Bunny giving me a thing. So do I have to roll out through this, I do. Wait. I think I know what this new thing is. Oh my god! You were right, Geo. You were right. You were right. I did not. I am glad I'm not ending it yet. Yeah, I got the knitting station. Cool. But what's this? Boo, yo! Ha-ha! You scared? Huh. I guess not. Darn. Maybe I've gotten rusty. It's been a hot minute since I tried to scare a human. I was gonna say leave right before the talking to the obvious Rotom, who is obvious. Fair enough. But, I figure we go through the cutscene now, and, because I am going to be playing off-stream. So it might look a little different when we come back. So, yeah. We'll go through the Rotom dialogue, then we'll cut things off. No, you monster! I'll do my best not to make things look too terribly different, but I will want to investigate Pallet Town. I will want to refine my other areas. Maybe Rocky Ridge I'll leave alone. Maybe Rocky Ridge I'll leave alone. Who's to say? I thought I heard some noises. Oh yeah, I was bumping some tunes. There goes my only chance to leap ahead. Lol. And, who are you? Wait, you're not a human. You're a Ditto? Yo, that transformation is wild. I thought you were actually a human. I can go to all sorts of machines and electronics, you know? This one is super cool. It plays music. I was waiting here alone, hoping someone would come along, but no one ever did. So I've been playing music to keep the mood high and the vibes right. We got the stereo form Rotom. But hey, now that you're here, Ditto, how about listening to some hot tracks with me before you run off? Huh, you don't have time for that? Because of all the humans and Pokemon disappeared? Yo, seriously? But the Pokemon are slowly coming back, you say? Huh. And you're trying to make a new town with great vibes? Yo! That is so cool, yo! I want to help out too! I guess I won't waste any more time just sitting around here. Guess I'll see you again in a bit. Now, for real this time, I can do my little streamer sign-off here. Gio, thank you for being here, for the biddies, for all of your non-spoilery tips. It's been fun, and it's really helped me get a sense of how this island is supposed to be, how it's supposed to shape up. David S. Pumpkins, thank you for your chats too. Lils, thank you for stopping by, and the Tango Snacks. Judge Rumble, of course, always happy to have you here. Apologies for the brief blip where my internet disconnected. Not sure why that happened. I'm just glad the stream stayed up as well. That said, we're probably just going to be coming back to Pokopia again. I will be playing it off stream. Don't know how much of Rocky Ridge I'm going to have done. But we are definitely going to be playing off stream. We're definitely coming back to this on Thursday. And we'll see what else we can make on my little Pokopia island. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, everybody. Remember how awesome you are. Have a great night. And take care. I'll see you Thursday.